Hey, what's up, Scorpio? It's been a minute since I've been doing these readings. Took a little break, took care of some stuff. Let's see what it is that you are manifesting, what kind of issues you might be having in your manifestation, or what it is that you see as blockages or things that are in your way, obstacles, things of that nature. Let's see what we got here for you, Scorpio. Let's see what we got here for Scorpio. See this. All right, we got one. Here we go. It's on the floor. Comes to your door. We have, I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. Here's the card. I'm getting a lot of higher consciousness from this card. I'm getting a lot of the crown chakra from it. I also have, again, the number 33. I say again because I keep pulling 33 everywhere. It's a synchronicity there, but it's also a power builder number, power number for numerology. But let's get into what the card says. It says, if we were contemplating an action that caused negative emotion, we would not proceed with the action until we had resolved the negative emotion. We would make sure that we had come into alignment with Source before proceeding by feeling for the improved thought in time, and usually in a short time you will feel the harmony of your Source, and you will know the appropriateness of your behavior. We would not look for the long list of right and wrong, but instead we would feel for the emotion of alignment with Source. Exactly what I've been going through for personally, and I think that's great because I think every reading that I do is actually for me, and in this reading for you, Scorpio, it's for you, but I can relate a lot to that emotion that you're feeling, and it is a blockage because you know, you can do the pros and cons on the list that like it suggests that you would be doing, but instead it also suggests that you would actually wait for the feeling to be right. And tonight's a full moon actually, so it's a really full moon in Pisces, so it's like that feeling is here, and it's probably why I'm here as well. So very powerful there for you, Scorpio. Let's see what the energies are around this harmony and this feeling to be improved for your thoughts, so that way you are ready to move forward. And I get that you're coming out of a turbulent time. Some things have been going on for you, Scorpio, been challenging, but let's go ahead and get into the energies surrounding you at this time and your manifestation here. Let's see what we got here, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit, show us the energies. There they are. We had a few flop out here. And we have the Divine Mother. This is the card. And it says nurturing compassion and grace, and that's exactly what's going on at this time. You're bringing in this being your own mother is kind of the sense that I'm getting here. Letting things come full circle, but they haven't quite come full circle until probably just about right now. But allowing those emotions to catapult you into what it is that you're manifesting, but to nurture your passions and your compassion forward, so that you can operate from a place that's more substantial to what it is that you want out of your manifestation here. And so that's the energy there. And then some more energy is the sacred purpose. Yeah, you have a sacred purpose to fulfill. You have people that are counting on you, people that look up to you, and people that are waiting, people that are waiting and getting a little disgruntled or disappointed even, maybe. So there's a lot of pressure building up around this for you, Scorpio. And this is eternal flame, ancestral legacy. So this is bigger than you. This is much bigger than you, and there's a sacred obligation that you have to fulfilling this purpose. And so Scorpio, I'm getting this sense that you are an influencer of some sort, and people depend on your word. People depend on your ability to connect to spirit and to be able to deliver messages, much as I'm doing right now. And right here it says touching earth on the next card, the energy that we're getting here. So it's like you're in this higher consciousness, and you're being realigned and coming into alignment and attunement. So you need to touch ground. Touch ground is reaching out, is being that inspiration to others, you know, and letting your throat chakra come to light here. And it's and you are an earth angel. You are powerful, and I can feel the sense of urgency is what I'm getting here. This sense of urgency to touch down. The number on the card is 12, and the other numbers were 43 and 37. So 10 is Divine Mother is coming full circle, coming to a completion, and it's like death, rebirth, you know, this number 10 here. But then we also have this 4-3, which equates to 7, which is your sacred purpose. You are a earth angel, and it's like you have this connection to spirit, which is the number 7 coming from 43. And then we also have another card coming up next, but we're going to go with this card right here. 12 is number 3, is like this connection to divinity. You know, you have a sacred obligation and to influence others to rise to higher consciousness. That's beautiful. You are manifesting higher consciousness. That's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, number 3, and it's like this connection to your heart, body, mind, and soul. And I know that was 4, but body, mind, and soul is the focus there. But yes, planting something new. You're doing something different, and you're daring to be different, and you're planting seeds in people, and it's a small mustard seed, but it's going to grow very rapidly once people catch the drift of what it is that you're manifesting in them. And that's and it's not anything personal here. I think you're coming from a place of higher consciousness, and you want to birth this in other people so that you can fulfill your calling here on the earth. And so what's going to come up of it is if you stick to and it might feel like it's overwhelming. I've pulled this card before in the past, but it's like these other arms. You wished you had more arms or ways of following through with what it is that your mission is. And it's like you only really have 2, but you are surrounded with angels, and you yourself are an angel. And I don't know if you realize this, but you will be blessed with abundance. That's the promise on the card. But it also says fortune, wealth, and plenty. So long as you are following your path and you're doing what it is that is necessary for you to fulfill your calling, you will be blessed with plenty. You will be blessed immensely, and you will not only fulfill your calling and have that not birth, but you will have beyond what it is that you're manifesting. You'll reach that, but you'll also have this reward. That's the word I was looking for. But the reward inside of you is going to be a constant. You won't have these struggles like you may have been going through to constantly have to realign. Although meditation and prayer and fasting, things like that will obviously keep you aligned. But it's like you won't have to question what it is that you're doing anymore. You will know from this point moving forward that what it is that you're doing is your mission and is your life purpose, and you don't have to alter in any ways or falter off that path and question that ever again. So we're going to go into some of the tarot and see what tarot has to say about this, and see if we can get some more guidance for you. Maybe you're the one giving me guidance, you know. So really awesome here for you, Scorpio. So thank you so much for your work and for what it is that you do. You're amazing. Anyways, here we go. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say about this, and see if we can zero in on more about what it is you're manifesting, some of the obstacles that are going on with you at this time. Maybe a sense of direction or some clarity might help you at this time. And yes, the Hangman, you know, and this is that's what you've been doing. You're coming out of this Hangman position, but right here it's X marks the spot. You are the treasure. You are, you know, you're naked here, and you are gaining perspective by allowing yourself to reinvent yourself so that you can fit the mold. And the thing of it is, Scorpio, is you always fit the mold. But I think this is good for you to be able to come into this higher consciousness so that you can never look back is the sense that I'm getting here. And this X marks the spot is very awesome here, because I think this is what you're coming away with is becoming the emperor. You're becoming one who is king of all kings, but you're also you're very, I want to say, systematic. You have a system about what it is that you do, and that's where you operate from, is this sense of having a system, and you're charging forward, and you're the king of many armies. You can gather up people that are on your side, that are there for you, and continue to press forward with that. So it's very a powerful card here, right here, but it's also like you're driven. You have not only the ability, but the power within you to inspire others, but to also fight for a purpose, and that's purpose comes out really strong. North Node, helping people find their purpose is exactly what it is that you're manifesting here. Your purpose is to help others find their purpose, and it's beautiful. And it's like you look over the multitudes, and you can see that there's a strong need for this to take place in all people. There seems to be a lot of tumultuous times going on right now, and a lot of people that are in struggle, and a lot of people facing a lot of strife. And it's like the one thing that you believe that will heal from all of this is this ability to tap into the higher consciousness. And that's not just for yourself, that's for everyone, and everyone that's involved here. So it's like no more blockages here. Let's see what else the tarot has to say, if there's anything else. And right here, this card here was just, I picked up the deck, and that was the only one that was left when I picked up the deck. But this magician, you are the magician. You are, you have this ability to gather the resources, and to put things together, and to really make a show of it, and to show yourself, your reinvented self, and to not be afraid anymore, and not to live in fear, or to have fear of what people might think of you, or the judgments that you might face at the hands of those that you're trying to transform, and so it's really cool there. I'm going to leave that card there. That's very beautiful. But on the bottom of the deck, we also have the Empress. So it's like you are synchronizing with another, and you're finding in yourself that you may be the Emperor or the Empress here, but you're finding your divine match here. And it's like through this troublesome time, and all this frustration, and all this self-doubt, and all these things, but as you rise out of this, and you pull yourself together, and you pull your bootstraps up, and you start really plugging away at what it is that you want to do and what you want to manifest, things are going to start coming together for you. And so I'm drawn to take this card out as well, and leave that on the table as well, because I think this is very, very this is beautiful. But let's see what we got here. Let's give it a shuffle, and I'm going to start asking Spirit what it is that we need to do moving forward, and what it is that you're manifesting, and what to expect. Spirit, what is it that we can expect from this reading so far for Scorpio here? What is it that we can expect here moving forward and into the future from this present moment, this full moon in Pisces, this very powerful full moon, this divine feminine, ability to tap into both divine feminine and masculine energies, and to be able to communicate telepathically even. I think that you already are in connection with your divine masculine or feminine, and this is beautiful. So these cards came out here, and so we have the Queen of Coins. So this is someone who is wealthy, who is smart about their money, who is smart, and this could be you, or it could be your divine feminine. All of a sudden, this turned into a love reading, went from purpose and then right into love, because the next card that I have here for you is the Lovers, and it's a wonderful. This is a wonderful reading so far, and I can see that there's things going on with the love situation. You may not even know this person on a 3D plane, but in the 5D, you are definitely connected to this person, and you're doing what you can to rise out of the. You're like the phoenix. I'm getting this feeling that you're like the phoenix rising from the ashes. You've been stripped of everything that you have and everything that you own, possibly. But it's like from this card, I can see that your divine match here has done the same thing, or is going through the same thing as well. And so it's very a powerful card here. But I see right here, yeah, you've had some burden here. You've been betrayed, and maybe that's the same for this divine feminine or masculine that you're in pursuit of. And so it's a challenge. It really is. And you're being viewed as a traitor. You're being viewed as you're being judged as such. And it's like it's not the intention that you set behind all of this. And maybe that's why you took you pulled back. You pulled back for a second, and you went into this hanged man here, and you had to rethink and reevaluate kind of the things that you're doing, the angle that you've taken here. But yeah, you have the Ten of Swords here right after the Lovers, and so it's a real big challenge. It's a burden for you, and it's like, but I feel the sense behind this too. This Ten of Swords is like you're putting to rest this burden and all these things that are going on behind you, and you're willing to look elsewhere and to go elsewhere, or have a different angle on things, and feel that connection that you have on the 5D level, so that you can look into what it is that you need to do in the 3D to obtain, to receive, to be in this spirit of reception here. And so you are at this time receiving messages from the divine, but also from your divine masculine or feminine. There's a strong connection here, and this is like a power couple kind of energy you have going on here. Power couple, and it's got a lot of magic in the air around it, and it's coming from your trials, but your mishaps, your mistakes. It's coming from a place of putting light and shedding light on your shadow self. It's like you're coming out of the dark night of the soul. You're coming and stepping away from it. And that's what right here, this page of spears. It's like you're willing to step out from what it is that you've been battling, and to look onto different horizons. And it's like this, you want passion, you want compassion, you want to go for something that has a lot of meaning. You want to go for something that better facilitates who you are and what it is that you desire. And it's this desire is big. It's bigger than you. It's a worldwide desire. I'm surprised that the World card hasn't come out. And just as I say it, the World card right here. So beautiful. I'm very tapped into your energy right here, Scorpio. And it's like you have an effect on the world, and you are coming into alignment with a divine feminine or masculine, and you guys are going to have an impact on the world. And I feel like I'm speaking to an influencer of like I'd say tarot cards, but I mean, I was just going to say if there's going to be a High Priestess card in here, but with the Magician and congruent to the Emperor and the Empress, I feel like that's the power couple that has the same magnitude of a High Priestess. But this World card here, I mean, you have an influence on the entire world. Whatever it is that you'll be working on with this other person is going to change the world, and the way that it's viewed, and the way that you see the world as well. And it's going to bring peace after a place of complete betrayal. And it's like maybe in the betrayal card kind of comes right after the Lovers. And so it's like that you've been betrayed in love, but this connection in the 5D is what's kind of driving you forward, and it's the energy that you're feeding off of, and likewise for the other person involved. But we have right here also, we have the Ten of Cups. That's what's coming for you, this emotional fulfillment right after the World. And it's like maybe you guys work together, or work hand in hand with one another, and that you have an effect on the world. But it's like having that effect and knowing that energy that you're feeding to the world and feeding from each other is bringing you emotional fulfillment. And it's Ten of Cups though. It's like this happy family life, and you can see all these candles lit. It's like you're bringing enlightenment to the world, to a dark place. And it's like a beautiful, I'm getting this strong sensation of love, and of spirit, and of higher consciousness consciousness is a 5D. This is promised to you. This is your purpose. This is your north node. This is what it is that you're accomplishing at this time. But you also have right here this teamwork. So it's like you're going to be able to physically come into union with one another and to develop some kind of a team effort here, and to be able to work together as a team, and to obviously earn money together. But it's not the main focus. The focus is building and structuring something that's going to have an impact on the world. And this is beautiful, and it's like you're climbing the ladders of success here. And it's like you've had all these setbacks and all these things that have gotten in your way, but you've conquered something here. I feel like you've conquered a real strong demon, or even Satan himself, and you've overcome a lot of things right here. And if you can see right here, I've been having a lot of things with my third eye, so it's been a real challenge even. But yeah, you can see here I've been really struggling with a lot of weird things happening right here. But even today, I feel really strong with my third eye and my ability to feel. And so and to have that feeling connected to the heart, but the thoughts connected to the heart. My higher consciousness is coming into play right now, but it's stronger than ever, and it's a beautiful thing. And it's like this be in your own church. I get this feeling of the structure here is like be in your own church, and to stand in your own truth, and to be firm in what it is that you're building here. Be firm in your foundation. And so, yeah, oh man, I just had this overwhelming feeling just hit me really hard. I don't know what that was, but it's kind of like this tears of joy. No longer feeling you have to beg for love or beg for anything, you know. And so it's, sorry, it's very powerful. But it's like this fulfillment. I got cold chills all over my body right now. But Scorpio, this is really cool for you. Sorry. Yeah, I feel you 100%. So I don't know if you're going through some of the same things that I'm going through, but this is a very beautiful reading for you, and I hope it really hits home, and I hope that it inspires you to keep doing what it is that you're doing, not to give up. I mean, there's so many times and places in our lives that we feel like we're just not having an impact, and so we just feel like we gotta abort mission and pull out and give up. But yeah, the synchronicities are here, and not only the synchronicities, but the alignment that you feel with the emotions, the feelings that I'm getting, the goosebumps, the third eye opening, and this higher consciousness is taking place within you right now. You're an earth angel. You were meant for this. You were meant to go through all those trials, and you were meant to have a lot of mental blockages, and you were meant to go through this so that you can have the impact that you need to have on the world. And it's like you're teaming up with somebody that is exactly if not exactly, then much like you. And then it's funny, I said exactly. I feel like even twin flame, and it's like you went through something that was a false twin flame, and something you were sold on, and you knew was your twin flame, or you thought you knew that was your twin flame, but in reality it was a false twin flame, and it was just a karmic relationship. A karmic is someone who allows you to grow because of the burden that is placed on you with that relationship. And then maybe that's something that you've been having a hard time of letting go of, you know, is that burden that was placed on you. But through that process of grief, you've been able to transform and to rise above the occasion and move forward. And so these other cards right here, yes, close encounters, right? And I get from the card right here, close encounters is like close encounters of like not reaching your potential, or your opening of the chakras that are above the heart. And it's like and then the next card is really related to the heart, but right here is number 10. I've gotten 10 3 times now, so 10 10 10, if that has any meaning to you at all. But right here we have close encounters of being caged and locked away and imprisoned, whether that's on a physical realm, but I think more or less on the 5D realm, that you have been fighting this spiritual battle, and demons have been sent after you, and you have been, in a sense, if you felt like you've been cursed, if you felt like you've been held back from what it is that you really want to do, and you feel so burdened that you couldn't stand up and speak, then that's exactly what this is all about. But this is also close encounters with your spirit guides, with those that are close to you and your ancestors, being around you at this time, but also throughout your entire life, of course. But then watching you transform and blossom into something beautiful. And that's what's taking place right now, is like this release and letting go of all those things of the past, and to look at only the present moment, so that you can have an impact on the future, on the world again. So also right here we have this card right here, beautiful uncaging, just what I was just saying, this release. You've unlocked your heart chakra to the maximum potential, and you've allowed the space and the room for things to take place on the 3D level. You've had to take a time out so that you could, and that's like time out, this X here, but you are the treasure here. You've unlocked your pathway to the treasure that you seek. And the treasure that you seek is not one of money. But although money is going to be a major part of what happens over this, but the treasure and the reward that you're going to receive is yourself, but also the ability to light the candles and bring fulfillment to the world here. I mean, all these cards here are great signifiers of what's taking place here. Your close encounters with your spirit guides is allowing you to move forward in a way that's releasing a lot of burden, but releasing burden among others that you influence. So it's very powerful cards to be pulled right now. We're going to pull one more card here, and I'm going to pull it out of this deck right here. I was drawn to a deck right here. I'm going to say, put a nail in this coffin here, and good luck. You are definitely on a war path, and it's like you are doing things that are going to impact the world, and what it is that you're building is significantly different than what everyone else is building, and it's an expression of yourself, true and honest expression of who you are, what it is that you stand for, and what it is that you're going for. So there's the nail in the coffin, came to the ground, and it's right here, the arrow. So how significant is that? The arrow, ARROW444 Tarot. There we go. But the arrow, it's like this true north, this sense of direction, of clarity, of preciseness, of exactness, and bullseye, of target. You know, you're targeting in on what it is that you desire and what you want. And this right here is what's coming for you here. This arrow here is the arrow of your heart here, opening and unleashing your heart. You're firing fiery darts. You're firing these arrows from your heart onto tasks, onto objectives, and you're gonna accomplish them. You're zeroed in. You are coming from a place of honest and true expression of who you are, and you are an earth angel. You are doing your work. And you're connected on so many levels in so many different dimensions, and you don't even realize it, but you will soon will. And through this full moon in Pisces, this harvest, you're going to be gathering in all that you don't realize, and you're going to realize your sense of being, your sense of purpose, and your direction moving forward. And it's a powerful direction. Maybe you got something going on like this. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. It's okay. Just be the arrow of your heart. And you can see right here, I don't know, I was drawn to the card again here on the Empress, and I just seen this bow here. I don't know, and it's drawn back, but it's actually the ropes of the ships that she's on. But I was just, it caught my attention. So it's like someone is the bow to your arrow, and you are the arrow to their bow. And so I'm seeing that here, and it's really powerful. The number on the card is 3. This body, mind, and soul connected on every level. It's happening. It's happening right now. And so that's very powerful, Scorpio. Good luck, and may God be with you as he always is. Thanks. Have a good one. See you next time. Namaste.